comprising previous ministers who I work with, persons who were in cabinet with me, members of parliament, past and present, persons who have been in regional corporations, people who have been in charge of constituencies. So it's a very powerful battle lineup here tonight. And I was almost going to say a powerful battle lineup like the West Indies cricket team, but no, it's not that at all. Even though this battle lineup has a sobers in it. But there's a reason why this battle lineup is so powerful here tonight. Why? This is just, I mean, you have 141 different candidates. This is very critical. There are 2 seats in this whole campaign that can actually turn this around. And it is not just my friend Shane, who I work with today, and Marabella West. But if it is that we do this right, you all can win San Fernando. And that's the reason why I'm here. So I am not here. There's a lot that I could say tonight to explain all the ills and the failures and the incompetence of Keith Rowley and the PNM, and the great things that would have been achieved by the United National Congress, inclusive of myself when I was minister in that government. But today I would like to be strategic. You notice I have no documents, so instead of me speaking for 3 hours, I'll just speak for 2 hours and a half tonight. And I just want to be strategic and very tactical. So I'm not going to be speaking too much about the ills of the PNM and the good things that your party would have achieved. This is not my first rodeo, by the way, on a platform in the UNC. I started off as a temporary senator in 2006 or so. I was also a member of the UNC executive in 2007. I was then out of politics for a while until I became Minister of National Security for 2 years, and then I've been out of politics for 8 years. I have returned for a specific reason, and this is the reason why I am here. So I want to explain this situation because we have to be very strategic and very tactical. And if we do this right, you all are going to win San Fernando. You win San Fernando, it then goes to 8-6. And the PNM would have lost this election. That is how important this is. So it goes with this thing about this third party. I want to clarify. Whether you call it the ONR, the NAR, the COP, the NTA, in 10 years it might be ABC or the XYZ. There's always going to be that bridge constituency, that third constituency of persons who may not be so inclined to be PNM or UNC. And that is their right. The same way it is the right of persons to be in the PNM or the right of persons to be in the UNC. The difference, however, is this time around, and again, I have no problem with the PNM. I have a problem with the RPNM, the Rowley PNM. This is a very dangerous government with a dangerous man. This third constituency started in 1981 with 91,000 votes with the ONR. It then moved up to 127,000 votes with the NAR in 1991. It then moved to 147,000 votes in 2007 with the Congress of the People. So arguably now it might be about 170,000 votes. When you take that 170,000 and you divide that by the 141 odd candidates that you have, especially as it pertains to the results we saw in 2010, and then I want you all to pay close attention to this, because each and every one of you all tonight have a very big part to play, not just in sticking your finger on that day on August the 14th, but it is to show that in this area of San Fernando, for example, in 2010, the results would have been 11-3 because of the alliance between the Congress of the People, that third constituency, and the United National Congress. We won the seats in the corporations / boroughs / cities in Diego Martin, Tunapuna, Piarco, Arima, and San Fernando. So it was 11-3. So this is something that is winnable. What we have put here can work. You have just about 1,500 persons who would have voted as members of the Congress of the People in that 2010. You have to find those individuals. The reason I'm walking here today is to get those persons who would have been in that bridge constituency, who would have been COP, and they are now members of the NTA. You have to find them. I ask you all to look for them. I'm walking with you. You have to find those individuals. If each person here tonight can just find 2 or 3 of those Congress of the People persons in 2010, you can win these seats. And it is not just the 2 seats that would have been lost in 2019 by 36 and 80 odd votes. You can actually win the others. So we have to work together. I am asking you all to work as a team. This year is very strategic, and it has nothing to do with us just teaming up to defeat the PNM. There are certain degrees of principles, cooperation, collaboration. The bags you see under my eyes, it is not because I'm just working a lot. It is because your political leader, she works from 3 a.m. in the morning, from 3 a.m., 4 a.m. I'm getting calls, 5 a.m. because there's a lot of collaboration, there's a lot of dialogue, there's a lot of communication. And that is the difference with your political leader who works very hard to somebody who was a political leader. Every time I had to see him, I had to go to the diplomatic center or in the commissioner or the prime minister's residence, and I had to meet him in his room because he never worked in his office. The golf man. This is the difference. We cannot have an individual who continues to be so lazy that all he has to do is to play golf. I live in Mocha. I see him there Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, from 7 a.m. to about midday, and then until 2 p.m. he hangs out with the boys. And that is the difference. We have to work very hard. We have to work very strategic. If we do this and we do it right, you all can win San Fernando. And the reason I can tell you that is that I have been working, and this has been a successful campaign for me as well. A successful campaign because just about a year ago I damaged my meniscus playing football and I put on 20 pounds. Since I've been working, I've lost 12. So I have 8 more to go and I'll be back to my 6-pack. But walking in Diego Martin, in Port of Spain, San Juan Lavantil, Tunapuna Piaco, Arima, Point Fortin. I have been walking in the hills in Paramin, in Lavantil Road, all along up in Cocorit, in Silots. And every place I walked that was previously seen as PNM territory, they've said they've never seen the political leader of the PNM there. And everywhere that I have gone, they have stated that enough is enough. They want to get rid of them. So that 3rd constituency is there. They are there to help you and for us to work together as a team. The local government election, it is critical. It is critical for us to win this. We win this, it is going to be the beginning of the end for the PNM. So let us work together. And may I just add, just before I leave, again as I spoke, when you all speak to those individuals, because I have walked again today, and everywhere I've gone, you're hearing those persons saying they are willing to give us that chance. Giving us that chance means that if it is that nothing is more important than your most fundamental right, which is that of safety and security. So let those people know, all of those people who may have been on the fence, who may have voted the PNM, who would have been members of the Congress of the People in 2010, when you look at those results in 2010, it is going to happen again. Let them know that if they want a safe San Fernando, the only way that could be done is if it is that you all can win San Fernando. And if you all win San Fernando, I give the promise to San Fernando that Gary Griffith would come into San Fernando, work with the UNC, and that's what you all have there about secure. I am going to make sure that San Fernando is going to be as safe as it can possibly be. So as I close, as I ask, work with us, work with the NTA. We have that. We have that 700 odd votes in every single seat that you all have. Find them. Make sure that each one of you all here, I am giving you all a short service commission with immediate effect. Now initially I would have said I would have made you all lieutenants, but now as I was a previous commissioner of police, I'll make each and every one of you all temporary ACPs. Your job is to go out there, find those persons who are in that 3rd constituency. Find them, influence them, tell them that they would be represented. A vote for you is a vote for Gary Griffith. And if it is that you vote, we are going to support you, we are going to work with you. And this year, as I close, it's going to build the foundation. This started, we can look at 1983. 1983, it started with the ONR working in the local government election with the ULF. It built the foundation towards 1986 with the NAR. Let us do the same thing. Let us form that strategic alliance, work together as a team to build that foundation in this local government election. So in the next 18 months or less, when the general election comes in, we are so well cemented as a team, as a unit, we will circle the wagons because the whole is definitely greater than the sum of the parts. We work together as a team, we will have the best government this country has ever seen. Thank you.